Trump has a big, and I'll come to this now. He has a very big agenda in mind because he knows that because of climate change, in which he doesn't believe apparently, uh, the Arctic route is going to be opened. Hmm? And if it gets opened, and then the dominant player in the new trade routes will be
Yeah.
Russia. Uh, Other countries uh, don't have much of a. Um, they have also, uh, being literal states of the Arctic, they also have a say, but the dominant player is Russia, not the United States. But if they get Greenland, then they become a dominant player. Then they are able, apart from extracting resources or whatever else, and the security aspect of it because of the
Mm.
missiles over the North Pole from Russia to United States. Apart from that, there is this whole question of dominating this trade route. Uh, Number two, this energy thing that he talks about. Uh, why does he want to actually uh, become the dominant energy player? Because then he can export energy all over, and he thinks that this can hurt Russia's position as one of the biggest suppliers of oil and gas. That means undercut Russia, both in terms of
The
the
Arctic and
trade routes, as also uh, by
oil.
flooding the market with American oil, bring down oil prices and hurt Russia's economy. So at the same time, he wants to sort of resolve the Ukraine conflict and engage with Russia. So there is a lot of lack of clarity in his posturing.
Seems
Uh,
like he's in a rush, so he wants to do everything on the list without realizing which one to do first.
yes, he's impatient. He's impatient, no doubt, and he wants quick results. Uh, the point is that since he is very narcissistic and doesn't want to be at the receiving end of anything, he wants to be successful and victorious in anything he does. If he doesn't get his way, then what can he do? After all, don't forget that it is during his first term that the maximum that sanctions were imposed on Russia,
Yep.
and other diplomatic steps were taken against Russia.
Even
Uh,
Ukraine was armed during his first term.
also. So let's see. I think it's very difficult to gauge at this point how all this will turn out. And I'll also make another point. To my mind, United States remains the world's most powerful country
Yeah,
economically.
yeah, no question.
Yeah,
No question.
China isn't. Russia still is a powerful entity. Other countries have risen also, but in terms of the share of United States in the global GDP, it is stable. In terms of its military power, notwithstanding the fact that they've not had success in many areas, but look at the spread of their military power with God knows how many bases around the world,
836, yes, sir.
and and forces that are deployed in every corner of the world. Uh, and of course, it's the largest economy also of the world. Then, of course, the the huge economic and advantage that the United States has because of the dollar as the reserve currency. I mean, they can keep printing dollars and this and that. When they print dollars, where do they go? They go into the American economy. And American economy means what? It goes into the corporation, in the hands of the corporations. So they are floating with capital. So what do? They buy up uh, companies all over the world. That capital is then used as an extension of their power. Uh,
Yep.
so that's how they are dominating the whole system. So when they, their fiscal policies, their monetary policies, whatever they are of the Fed, they have an impact immediately on the rest of the world. Look at the huge disadvantage that the rest of the world has vis-a-vis America, who are sucking in the wealth of other countries. And when the other countries have these huge surpluses, then where do they park these surpluses mostly? They park them in the U.S. Treasury bills. So they are in a wonderful position. Now, point I'm making is they already are dominating in so many ways. So when he says make America great again, what does he mean? Obviously, he means, or he could mean, that I have some challenge to my power that has emerged. Now I want to make sure I'm so great again that those challenges are, are controlled. So I'll be even more preeminent globally. Now, why do you want to be more preeminent globally? Because you want to do good or you want to pursue your own national interest? Now, if you want to pursue your own national interest, then it has to be at the cost of the national interests of others, especially as you don't believe in the UN, you don't believe in any longer in international cooperative mechanisms, you want to walk out of them. So these are serious questions that one needs to ask.